What should I do if I don't feel emotionally close to God? And is that important?
Well, certainly emotion is a very important part of any relationship. And since we want to be people who are in relationship with God, not just having a religion, but we want to really feel that closeness with God, certainly I think emotion is part of it, but it can't be every part of our connection with God. I really think that we're never really supposed to feel our way to God. We really are supposed to make wise choices that will facilitate a closeness with Him. I'll give you a good example. In Matthew chapter 19, there's a story about the rich young man. And the rich young man had everything under control. He had everything that this world would say would make him feel complete. Except he went to Jesus and he said, "Jesus, I have a problem. I'm following all of the rules, and I still feel unsatisfied." He asked Jesus the question, what do I still lack? It reminds me of that Mick Jagger song, and I think it's so funny that the #2 most popular rock song of all time is Mick Jagger's song, "I Can't Get No Satisfaction." So I don't think they had rock songs back in the Bible day, but if they did, that's what he was saying. He was saying, "Jesus, I can't get no satisfaction. Why? I'm following all the rules, and I still don't feel close." So Jesus looks at him after saying something about the rules. His second dialogue with this man said, "Go and sell your possessions. Give everything you have to the poor, and then come and follow me." Well, I think it's easy for us to sit back and go, "Woo, good thing I'm not rich because that doesn't really apply to me," when in reality, I think Jesus looks straight into our heart, and it may not be money. I think that Jesus looks straight in our heart and says, "What do you love more than you love me? That's the thing I want you to give up." Because when we're instructed to follow Jesus, oftentimes it will require that we take up our cross, deny ourselves, and then follow Him. So I think that sacrificing is very, very important. So Jesus looked at the rich young man and He said, "The thing you love more than me is your money. Give that up and then come and follow me." But Jesus looks straight into my heart when I read those scriptures too. And Jesus says, "Lisa, what are you thinking about? What are you craving? What are you desiring more than you desire me?" It's in that place that you'll discover the secret to getting close to me. It's moving those things aside, denying yourself, taking up your cross, and then following me. And it's interesting, at the end of Matthew 19, where we read this story about the rich young man, there's this verse that's quoted so many times out of context. With man, things are impossible, but with God, all things are possible. And we love that verse as Christians. We love to throw it out. With God, all things are possible. But what we don't realize is when we tuck it back in the context that it was given, really what that verse means is, with God, all sacrificial things are possible. Deny yourself, take up your cross, then follow hard after God. And sometimes I think we just need to step out in obedience and follow this principle in order to feel close to God. And once we step out in obedience, deny ourselves, take up our cross, follow passionately after Him, move away those things that are standing in our way, and then we will feel close to God because our feelings will have caught up with our obedience.